Let's see if this works. Oh. Now we're starting. We are here.
Here,
I think.
I'm gonna test out my my little host speech, since you know I'm the host.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, welcome, good morning, or night, or afternoon, and fuck, I already messed it up. Good. Hello, welcome. I am the winkiest spatch himself, Quentin Mossy. I'm joined here with my co-host, the beast, the king of God. What did you want? The Flinkle himself, John. Well, I guess you say your name.
I wish you had a YouTube name, Madagascar. No, you don't really have a specific one.
I changed my. I used to have a lot of like.
John Caffin, by the way.
I used to have a lot of internet names I wanted to go by. I remember I used to be the Lego Man.
That's fitting.
One of my favorites was the Cool Halo M, which I wanted whenever I played Halo. I wanted it to say the Cool Halo Man killed you, but man didn't fit, so it just said the Cool Halo M. Die 101 is the closest I have to like a classic name.
Not even Dr. Halo?
Dr. Halo 2001, not really. That was just YouTube. But Die 101 spelled D-I-E-D-Y-E because I was trying to spell tie-dye. That was one of the longest ones. That and Sweaty Burritos. And I don't know, it just kind of changes a lot now. Brian Deathscene, that was one of them.
Oh, that was one of them.
Yeah, that was.
Someone thought that was not funny because they thought it was kind of weird to put.
Who thought it was not funny?
Well, I don't want to say who it was.
What the fuck? This makes me angry.
I feel like.
Why did they not find it funny?
Because it was Brian dying. They thought it wasn't funny to have the character dying.
Brian's death scene is genuinely one of the most funny things Family Guy has ever done in my life. Brian, no! Brian, look out! And then a car like...
It's true. That is a really good scene.
It's a hilarious scene. What kind of monster would not find that funny?
What does Lois say?
She's like, oh God, Peter! Help him!
No, when they're all over like the operating table. She's like, we just lost our family dog or something. I don't remember.
Oh, she does. And then it slowly like shows all the characters crying. God, that's one of the most tone-deaf like scenes in the show I've ever... And then they fucking replace him in that same episode with like Vinny, I think. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, and then he comes back.
That show is such a travesty. My God. That scene though, peak.
And that was like season 14 or something.
Now I'm all hung up that somebody didn't find Brian Death scene funny as a name.
Here, I mean, I can say who it is and cut it out. Did you want to edit this one?
Fuck no. I don't like hearing my own voice.
No, not at all.
No, I get really turned off from
you gotta do them
voice.
sometime. I feel like eventually
I just don't
we
like
should start
listening to me.
We should start switching. Well, that'd be good practice.
Yeah, I know.
It's just you talking.
But I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just cut out everything I say. Like
one-sided.
It is kind of stupid because I do want to be an actor and I do need to watch my own stuff. Well, I don't. There are actors
not necessarily.
who don't. But like,
someone else has to.
I just, unless I'm genuinely perfect, I cannot watch myself.
That's really hard. I guess I've been watching myself forever. I'm still not super comfortable. I'm very uncomfortable watching myself with someone else. That's why I think that's why editing them is really easy with headphones on.
Now, is it because you kind of picture yourself as like, wow, this is how it's like to hang out with me, and you get like nervous and anxious?
I don't think so.
Because that's kind of how I picture it.
There's just something underlying about it that makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't want someone else to be seeing the process. I'll show someone a video I've made, but if I'm editing it, I don't want them to see it. It makes me uncomfortable. Okay,
well, that means you should constantly edit these so that you never feel uncomfortable. Right?
Sounds like you need more practice with it than I do.
I know how to edit. I used to edit
not editing.
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Oh, these are good. I used to edit these in Premiere, but now I just do them in that. Also, I wanted to say this week I am not high. Last week I was high. I don't know if anyone could tell. I don't even think Rose said anything about that. I could
Okay,
tell, 'cause
I
it
mean,
was me.
while you were editing.
Yes, because I was talking quieter. The way I was speaking was harder to
How do you-
understand. I feel like I don't enunciate as much while I'm high.
I feel like I can tell when you're very high, but like,
It's been a while.
what would you say your changes are when you are? Like, what do you mean by talking quieter? Do you mean like, yeah, like,
Usually when I'm high, I think I'm louder than I am, and I'm already
you try
naturally
and-
quiet, so I'm compensating, and I'm quieter. And this mic wasn't picking it up super well, but it was still there. I just notice the way I feel about things is different. Like, I was having a good time. I was having a lot of fun and talking.
Yeah, but you were
But I was really
a
like,
little
haha.
worried, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I didn't
yeah.
think it would kick in so fast.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, shame.
shame.
You ruined it. Yeah, you ruined last episode.
What, for people listening? Or do you mean like I physically just ruined it as a podcast?
Oh, you definitely ruined my night.
Oh. We should have just 20 minutes of silence after something like that.
See, now I kind of want to be high for an episode.
You should. You should while I'm on my break.
Oh shit.
I think that'd be fun next week.
Well, I have to. Oh, we'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that would be interesting, but I'm not gonna like say it. But I think when I am high, it's very noticeable.
I don't know. Sometimes you'll be sitting on the couch and you'll say, "I'm very high right now." I'm like, I didn't even know you did it. I didn't know you did your stuff.
Yeah.
I
feel like I get more like skip it up and da and like hey there, son, slow down.
Maybe.
Like more kind of lively.
Hmm.
I mean, but then again, I am pretty lively sober as well. I wish I
Yeah.
got drunk as frequently as I got high, and then I would never
Ooh.
be sober.
See, I think is it drunk during the day, high at night? That's
That's actually
recipe
pretty
for
nice.
disaster. You'd sleep well.
Think about it, because drunk gets you more like party, right?
Yeah.
So all day you're partying, and then at night when you're high, you're like, this is serene and bliss. That's a perfect combo right there.
We should do that someday.
Drunk all day, high all night. I think I would like have chronic diarrhea after that, because that sounds like a recipe for a disaster right there.
Yeah, that doesn't sound. It sounds fun.
Well,
In a way.
but see, if you're drunk and you're slowly becoming not drunk and you're becoming more sober, I guess that's when you ideally take the
That's when you get high.
yeah.
This is advice, I guess.
Yeah, if you're a listener out there, can you do this and tell us how it is if we should try it out?
Send us an email.
Yeah, so that we don't have to like accidentally hurt ourselves doing it.
I feel like we could have made an actual email for this account instead of just.
Oh, whoa.
A filler?
Don't say it. We don't want
I'm not
want
gonna
people
say
to...
it. I'm not gonna say it. But when we need a if we need a business email for this,
Oh, we can always change it, can't we?
I don't think we can change it. We can add a new one though, but it'll keep the old one. That's fine though.
Oh, well.
That's fine. I was thinking of accomplishments because I beat Celeste. I guess for the second time technically, but I did it all almost. If there are any Celeste fans out there,
It's a game about
I got the
little
moon
baby redhead baby girl playing with her baby mountain climbing. You know what? Mountain climbing is for pussies. That's right. I said it. I could do it with my eyes closed. I could easily mountain climb any day. I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Tell it to all the dead bodies on Mount Everest.
You know why
Could you do Mount Everest?
Yeah, I could do Mount Everest.
Okay.
I could do it. Give me some spit in my hands and some grit to my wrists, and I can do with my bare fists.
Any prep time?
Nope.
Just go into
Send
it?
me there right now. Literally drop me from an airplane.
That's not fair.
I'll skydive onto the top, and then I'll be like, trolled you. Did it.
That's not fair. You can't do it like that.
Actually, I wonder, oh no. What I just said was so stupid. I was thinking if airplanes went higher than Mount Everest, but because you know how when you're at the top, you can only be there for like 60 seconds or you pass out from the air. I was wondering if I skydive down, would that kill me, the process, because it's so fucking high from an airplane?
Shouldn't.
Maybe I just bring a respirator with me.
I think people genuinely have to wear like oxygen masks when they go up there.
I would. You know what? I do think it would be interesting to go like climb to Mount Everest one day. But then again, you need to be like not an amateur. You need to genuinely be like very prepared. And I am fully an amateur.
Countless people have died.
I know. And if I'm going to die, it's going to be like over a pool of lava with a pistol and a minion leotard. Yeah. I'm not dying climbing a mountain, you know?
I think you said that last week too. I don't remember the context about the way you're going to die.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow it became relevant again.
Yeah, because I was talking to one of your little friends. Remember?
No. One of my little friends.
Well, anyways, I want to die ideally when I'm like, when my body starts falling apart.
Yeah.
And I become old and withered.
26.
Yeah. I'm going to get a pistol, get a minion leotard, get a pool of lava.
That'll be in your
Go
closet.
to a mountain with a volcano, you know, an active volcano. I'm going to live stream it because I'm going to be famous.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be like, this is how a celebrity will die on live air. And I am going to die on live air. I'm going to shoot myself in the head and my body will fall into lava and it'll all be recorded. And it'll go, and everyone will always have the tale. Did you hear about the guy in the minion leotard who shot himself and fell in the pool of lava on live TV?
Well, that's the thing. If you're not a celebrity, that will make you famous.
That will, but I don't want to be famous because of my death. But I mean, if I'm not going to be famous in my life, I mean, like it's not super expensive of a thing to do, right?
To get lava?
Well, to go to somewhere with lava, get a pistol, get a minion leotard. The issue will be live streaming it on somewhere where it won't get lost, because I'm sure there's a ton of live stream stuff out there that are just like people dying all the time and
Instagram live. Mm-hmm. Just do it straight on your biggest platform.
Yeah, I'll have to make sure someone's recording it. I'll be like, make sure you tape this. I wonder if Instagram will still be active in 80 years.
I was just going to ask that.
Big like Facebook, Instagram, Microsoft, Apple, because truly we haven't seen companies like, I wonder what is the earliest company that is still going on today and like big?
Well, Nintendo has been in since the 1800s.
Wait, really?
They used to make like board games and stuff. Or something like that. They made some different thing.
It's just because companies are still a relatively new thing.
Yeah.
Like
in the grand scheme of everything.
In like 100 years, I wonder if it will be like extremely monopolized, as in like one company owns like a shit ton, so the ones that we have now will be extinct. Well, we're subsidiaries.
Disney's gonna take a lot.
Disney is the monarch. I like half of their content, but they are a notorious company.
Yeah.
They do a lot of, I mean, almost every company does a lot of, it's all about like profit, you know?
Yeah. I was thinking recently, Disney Star Wars, I always forget it's Disney because it doesn't really feel like Disney for the most part.
There are moments in the sequel trilogy that feel very Disney to me, as in like the more Marvel type clips.
Yeah, because Marvel movies feel very Disney.
Oh, well, Marvel movies feel very Marvel. That's what Marvel is.
Yeah.
It's all quips and CG and terrible, awful dialogue at times, or scripts.
But the Star Wars stuff, I think the most Disney feeling thing they've put out is Rebels.
Really? Yeah, I can see that.
That's the most like kid feeling thing.
Yeah, Rebels TV show. Oh no! What about Resistance? That show.
The one I never watched.
But that is specifically aimed at younger kids.
Yeah.
I need to. Sense. I've only seen the first season, like half of it, but I do, since I do plan on. Oh, God damn it! We're talking about Star Wars again.
Oh yeah, too early on. That needs to be at the end.
Well, I mean, shit. If we're talking about Star Wars already, I just gotta quickly say, we're one episode away from finishing The Mandalorian.
We're almost on the book.
The best episode is season 2, episode 8. Sorry, episode 7. With Bill Burr. That is the best episode. I will not be taking complaints. Let's finish the Star Wars discussion
at the end.
Yeah, if there's even anything more to say.
Yeah, I feel like we always end up
fucking
talking. But you know what? I'm kind of fine with that in a way, as a format where we just talk about whatever leading up until then, and the people who do care about that stuff can stay.
I'm sure we need someone to do timestamps. You know, we need to pay someone to do timestamps so that we can be like, Star Wars discussion here. Skip ahead if you want to go past it.
We just got to remember. I never remember about
that and we even missed out on your little accolades talk. What was it you wanted to talk about? Accomplishments. Oh, like you beating Celeste.
Yeah.
The little baby mountain climbing game.
Well, see, I was talking about it, but then you kind of disregarded it.
Well, I'm not. I went back to it.
That was it. It took me over a month, I would say. January 2nd. That's when I started.
I am much better at playing like 3D games than I am 2D platformers. Any kind of platformer, I suck because I've never basically played platformers.
A 3D platformer?
Still terrible. I just, my kind of games are like the more like
grounded
AAA.
Jumping's not a huge part of it.
Yeah, actually, there are some jumping games out there. But
Doodle jump.
When I think of an accomplishment, if I had to talk about like a gaming accomplishment, I would have to say like some like Dark Souls, I guess. I'm almost on the third one, beating the first 2.
Oh yeah, you're really close.
Yeah, I'm very close to finishing it, and those are fun games. But I'm trying to think of real life accomplishments.
I was trying to think of that for me too.
See, graduating college, that one, I guess I feel kind of good about that, but like it was a piss easy subject.
I feel good about that, but I don't really process that I am done. I need my degree. They need to send that shit to me.
I just feel like I
actually need to
2 years was too short for me, and especially considering 1.5 of those were in COVID.
Yeah.
It feels as if it didn't really happen, which is disappointing, but I also don't want to go back just to relearn things within 2 years or 4 even. That's why I'm planning on doing acting school at some point soon, so that I can continue learning not have to be in some dumb college that makes me pay like $1 trillion for a textbook.
I think it was good stuff. I think what they taught us personally.
Oh, I think it was good.
Was like 80% really good stuff.
Yeah, maybe 75.
Maybe 75.
Maybe 70. I would say 70.
Around 70 is like actually really
now
good
the
stuff.
Teachers, they were very good. Other than
also like 90%.
Other than like I really, really, really enjoyed all of my teachers except for like 2. Yeah. And the ones who they weren't even really like involved in the acting program, I would say.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Only like one of them.
I don't know.
Don't even get us started on like students and peers.
Oh my God. 90% of them, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. If you're a student and you're listening to this from that, I don't even want to think about you.
If you're in the 10% of good though, you know.
Okay, realistically, how many percentage of
I don't know if I want to say that.
I'm perfectly fine with saying that.
Really?
I would say
I'm thinking of a pretty low number.
I would say maybe 40, 60. 40 good, 60 bad.
I was thinking like...
And when I say bad, I don't mean like... There was only like 20% that were insufferable. 10
Yeah.
to 20.
Yeah. I
The
would say,
rest
like,
of them were more
10%.
like, I didn't get enough experiences with them, and the ones I did, it was very just bland experiences, forgettable people,
Yeah. Yeah.
but still memorable in a silly little way. But yeah, I would say 60-40.
Yeah, I'd say more 50-50 personally.
I can see that. Yeah, you blend in with the more quiet, bland wallflower kids.
Yeah.
See, I just like picking fights. I'm just kidding. I just like teasing people.
I don't think out of the countless 4 times I've talked about my program with someone from my program, we always talk about people in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, no one specific.
Wow.
Okay,
I don't know.
That's a lie.
Yeah, that's a total lie. I
There-
constantly talk about specific people in the program.
In the past, there have been like specific people talks that I've had to bleep out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. See, I wouldn't even bleep it out. I would
Really?
use a
If
fake
it's
name.
something like replace it?
Yeah.
Or you just wouldn't say.
But like if the person is listening to it, I would be like, I don't care if you know this. Like I find it funnier if you know this.
It depends. If they're a nice person.
Yeah, but if they do douchey things,
Oh, yeah.
then of course I'm gonna be like,
I
man,
think-
this guy's like a fucking actual dumbass.
Oh, but then it also depends because I don't want to like dox them, you know? I don't
So you
want
know what? Yeah. I obviously don't want like people like, hey, everybody go harass
Yeah.
Ashton.
Do
you
not
know?
condone that. You can harass Ashton.
I think
Ashton.
you know what I like doing. I like making up information about them, making up horrible things. Like, yeah, this person. Yeah, did you know he like killed his cat in the like acting room? And people will believe me, and I'll be like, yeah, no, it's terrible.
I don't think anyone will believe. Well, that's more so for the people we were in the program with listening, because they'd be like, what?
I don't even know why anyone. Actually,
Never
if
been messaged.
people in my program made a podcast, I would occasionally listen quite a bit because.
Would you? Because I know of one at
here's the
least.
thing.
I know of one who does have one who I bet you've never touched.
I don't think I know who you're talking about.
The thing.
Oh, wait. No, I don't.
It's our good friend Johnza, who has.
That's not a podcast. That's not a podcast.
He's got a pizza cast.
He has a pizza
whatever
cast?
it's
When did
called.
that begin?
Like a long time ago.
What? Is it still going? How many episodes?
I don't think he really does it anymore.
Yeah, Johnza, if you're listening to this, like, we actually do genuinely really enjoy you. You're so cool.
I watch almost. Well, okay.
John over here, he's a much bigger fan. I only hear about Johnza through John. John's got to stick together, you know?
Here's the thing, Johnza. I will say I might be one of your biggest fans, if not the biggest.
I would say you're the biggest Johnza fan I know. Well, not I know. You're the biggest Johnza fan in general.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to this, go subscribe to Johnza.
Yeah, please subscribe to Johnza. You don't have to. No, you should. You should watch all this stuff.
But you know what, Johnza? I will say there is one thing I have to address. Please, for the love of God, do not continue recording your TV with a camera. There is a way to record your TV, the footage on your TV, with like actual stuff. You do not need a camera to record your TV.
Johnza, literally, if you hear this, message me and I will send you a capture card.
I think Johnza, if you're listening, John will help you edit. I think John will 100% help you edit.
Not everyone. You make a lot, but I would do like every other one or once a week. Just like just a fun one. Make it a 5-minute instead of 40 minutes.
Cut out the filler. Yeah. No, but for real, like,
this is a genuine,
hit John up. Yeah, hit John up.
This
because
is a genuine offer, man. I feel
he is your biggest fan.
Also, I just pulled up his podcast. Yeah, Zawcasters. So check that out too if you're interested.
Why didn't he call it Pizza Cast?
Last one was 6 days ago, and the one before that was
5 months.
5 months. I don't know.
What do you mean? Have you ever
Johncast.
Pizza Cast? Ooh. Pcast?
Pcast. Pass.
Pizzast? No, I don't know.
These are all free. That you can, if you like any of these ones.
Johncast is.
It is him. I think it's just him.
Oh, I kind of want to watch some of these at the end. I'm kind of interested in it now.
However, Johns, I will say, why not just make your gaming videos your podcast thing? Like, if you're doing your podcast alone, what I do kind of want to know what the difference is.
I don't know. Maybe for the gaming one, he's more focused on the games. Speaking of gaming, I hate gamers.
Gamers? Yeah. I don't like the term gamer.
I don't like the term gaming. I don't like ever referring to myself as gamer or I'm gaming right now.
I'll say I'm playing a game. I will never say I'm gaming.
I'm perfectly fine with I'm playing a game, but saying like I'm gaming right now, like that just makes me. It's
because your life is like a video game.
No.
We have not even continued YFM in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't.
Did you just forget about it? I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah. We've been preoccupied. All we're really doing is sitting around consuming.
Yeah, we haven't.
What have you been consuming lately, other than Celeste?
Been trying to finish Core. I keep just not going to it. I have 2 episodes left, so I'm not really consuming that. Mando, but we can talk about that later. I've been consuming a lot of weed, which is why I'm stopping. For now. I'll be back.
I feel like I need to take a little break because I've been having I feel like I'm on my period. Like genuinely, I get cramps that hurt so bad and just spewing diarrhea everywhere. And like I swear it looks like a massacre in the washroom at times.
It looks like a massacre regardless. If I have a nosebleed,
yeah, but
it's gonna be a mess in there.
Yeah, but I think I prefer your blood over my spewing diarrhea. Because holy shit, man, those cramps, those are painful as fuck. Those hurt bad.
Yeah,
I don't understand how women do it, and I have so much more respect for them.
Now
because
you
they
have
managed
more respect for them?
Well, I always knew periods were bad. I always knew periods were like, God damn, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Blood clots, cramps. I can barely get over this cramp, and it's so painful. Mm-hmm. I thought I was genuinely having a kidney stone.
Question for women: do you just are the cramps always as painful as the first time, or do you kind of just grow numb?
I'm gonna speak on the behalf of women.
Okay.
I think the cramps fluctuate, as in sometimes it could be like, oh, got a little twinge down there, and other times it could be like,
nice twinge sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes pleasurable even.
Yeah. Also, let me know if any of them.
Yeah. Question for women: are there any women out there who enjoy having periods?
Yeah, any part of them. The blood, the cramps.
Oh, I'm sure there are. Knowing how weird kinks people can have, you know.
I didn't invent nothing, but women should only have a period for one day, because it's kind of like.
What do you mean?
It's a reminder
that you're
not pregnant.
Oh.
So let me get rid of.
Wait. Why do periods happen?
Because okay. Any women?
No. I want to hear this coming from.
I'll probably get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the walls, like the lining of the uterus, bleeding. Something.
Why the fuck are they bleeding? My uterus.
It gets rid of the egg, like it's flushing out the egg that wasn't fertilized.
Oh shit! So when you're having a period, you're essentially like pussy popping your eggs out, right? Your ones that are unused.
I think so.
So if I went rummaging around in someone's period waste, would I find eggs in there?
The thing is, I think it's only one egg.
All the blood from a single egg
per month. I couldn't tell you why it keeps going. That's what I'm saying is women's bodies should only have it once. Why does it have to last so long, you know?
Well, I don't...
I invented nothing.
Actually, you know what? That is a good point. I'm sure one day we'll achieve scientific discovery that, oh my God, this is going to be insane that when the day comes. Think about it. Since the dawn of humankind, women have had periods.
Yeah, sure.
Like millions of years, women just have fucking bloody discharge every
millions
month.
of years.
And then one day, in the near future even, we could find a scientific way to make it like once a day. You know what I mean? One day every month or something like that. We could drastically, for once, make it better for women in the world for once. We could do that.
What the hell?
I feel like it's possible. I feel like it's within the realm of possibility to make period pain easier.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, birth control already kind of regulates periods. It keeps them
on a
consistent.
Well, I know people on birth control who it still goes wild at times.
Never mind then. It could be very specific for certain people. That's also the problem. Everyone's body is so different.
That is a problem, yeah. It is very unique. But we have managed to cure, like, I was going to say cancer, but we haven't really cured that yet. We have managed to cure,
not really.
I don't know, other things. Like, what have we cured?
Lyme disease? I don't think so, actually. That one might be an ongoing fight.
We cured dick cheese by cutting foreskin off.
Yeah, that was an early invention.
Yeah.
Are
you fine with babies getting their dicks mutilated? Because I'm a baby and my dick got mutilated, and I'm fine with it. But I still feel like it is kind of a weird thing when I think about it. Like, it feels kind of wrong, but like at the same time, I prefer them being an adult and getting my dick mutilated. But
the thing is,
I guess it is my choice.
The thing is,
my choice.
That also happened to me. In a way, it is their property. I hate
but like that means
call babies
that
property.
Means like if I had a baby, I could be like, yeah, I can literally like chuck him from a balcony if I want. Like, he is my property. That's baby slavery.
It's such a weird thing because obviously, I think I might be a little biased because it happened to me, and I'm like, well, I don't fucking remember. It's not like it affected me at all.
Yeah, but when you're a baby, you're probably crying your little baby eyes out, being like, my penis. I don't even know what this thing does, and it's a bloody mess. It's a bloody pole.
See, from what I've heard, it just kind of sounds unnecessary to get circumcised.
Yeah,
but like teach your kids how to clean their foreskin, and it should be fine.
Yeah, but it looks better.
It does. It does look better.
This is a purely professional opinion from me. Like, this is my own view. I think circumcised dicks are much more visually like appealing. Than a circumcised, or sorry, than a double circumcised. Than an uncircumcised dick. An uncircumcised penis. It feels too like rubbery to.
Have you seen in person
an
uncircumcised?
I mean, maybe when I was like fucking 5 in the boys' locker room, but.
Whoa! Why are boys changing?
You know, because boys, you know, they
why get in a locker room for 5-year-olds.
Because, you know, we go to the pool on a little trip, and all the dudes are just out. They got their naked little balls and dick hanging out.
Like,
and then they're like old men walking by,
yeah,
and they got their. I don't fucking. What's up with old men?
They're just comfortable. They're gonna die soon. Why not just flaunt it? I'm gonna be that way, I'm sure. I
don't know if I ever could be that way. Like, I'm fully comfortable with nudity, but if I'm in a room surrounded by old men, I don't want to show my dick around. I just something about it kind of.
They're gonna tell someone. That'll be dead by the time they hit the pool.
Maybe it's because I look kind of young. Well, I feel like
you're super relatively young. So an old person?
It just makes me a little uncomfortable to show my dick to old people. Yeah. I can if you pay me enough. Actually, you don't even need to pay me. I'll do it. But I just feel like when I'm surrounded by old people, I'm much more kind of like.
Yeah. For me, it's the people closer to my age or like in their 30s.
Why? Because I don't want them to have like a massive schlong compared to yours.
I don't know.
I think we should normalize small dicks.
Yeah, micro penises. We should normalize
I feel like,
like
dudes. Oh no,
penis
I was gonna say
enlargement.
dudes kind of normalize. What?
We should normalize having
Oh no, I don't
regular
think.
sized penises and getting
Oh
them
yeah,
fixed.
yeah. I don't think we should normalize penis enlargements though. I feel like those are do much more harm than good, and also you should be comfortable with
a small
your own
penis,
body.
you should get your penis fixed.
What? What did you just say? Are you shitting on small dicks?
Well,
What are you coming? What are you?
I'm just saying, if your penis is small, maybe it's good to have enough shame to get it fixed.
I disagree with that. I think if your dick is small, you should own it, and you should be like, yeah, I got a small dick, so what? Unless, of course, you do, not because of any pressure, but you do want, like, I mean, can't hurt to try. But I do feel like I'm kind of, for the most part, against plastic surgery, I guess. I think people should always be comfortable with their body, but at the same time, if there is a true change you want, I guess you can do it if you want. It's up to you. At the end of the day, it's all about you.
You did change my mind. I think you should own it. You should show your penis to everyone who doesn't like small penises.
Yeah.
Show them you're not afraid.
In fact, assume everyone doesn't like small penises. Walk down the street naked, and worst you get is like a little fine. You can pay that off.
Yeah.
But you know what you do gain?
Confidence.
And respect. My respect.
Absolutely.
I wish nudity in North America was so much more like
free.
Just free the nipple, free the dick, free the vagina, free everything. Because I don't give a shit about nudity, and I realize it probably stems from it being a very Christian place, North America. But
oh yeah,
I really don't understand how we can show like brutal mutilation, like genuine horrific gore, and send people to war, but we can't show a tit, or we can't show our dicks or our pussies.
The thing is, I don't get breasts. I don't get not showing breasts because we show our nipple. Can show
breast.
I get the equivalent
it's
of a
because we've
penis
sexualized
vagina
the
pussy.
Breast.
Yeah.
Like, you go to places where breasts are just hanging out like low fruit, and yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's only because we've sexualized it so much.
Yeah.
Which I'm not saying it can't be sexy, because it can totally be like that. But
I mean,
it should only be like that in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Like, when you go to a new beach, you shouldn't be like, oh my God, look at these women's boobs. You should instead be like, they just got their tits out. I got my tits out too. And then when you're in like a little position with them, then you can be like, oh man, she's got incredible boobs.
You can do shit with that. You can bite them off, play with them.
Slapping around.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Some F cups. I think it totally should be normalized.
Okay, you know what? Never mind.
You can't do that. We can cut it out if it's not something you want to say.
No, I was thinking, since we're on the topic.
What were you gonna
do you prefer ass or tits? Or vaginas or faces? No, faces are not an option. We all, obviously, both of us do prefer personality over looks. I think we are in that camp.
But
But I mean, this is like saying to a girl, "Hey, what do you prefer, dick or ass?" You can't really. I guess they only really have one option.
Dick or pecs.
Dicks or abs. Yeah, dicks or pecs.
I'm ass all the way.
What the fuck? I thought you were. Huh.
No, boobs.
Yeah, I am too.
I've started to like boobs more because I was never into them, but ass, I mean, like, this is why we need a business email set up so people can just send them to us.
Their ass?
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. Do you know how many underage people would probably do that? I would be terrified.
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to mess with that. I don't like online ass if I don't know who's sending it.
That is, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, if you're underage, please never contact us unless you just want to say, hey.
Yeah, if you want to send a nice message, I don't
care. Yeah. That'll make me feel good, not seeing some weird stuff.
I think we should rank our friends' bodies.
Well, This would be
Well, let's rank the person who's listening to this right now.
on what scale of 1 to 5?
Yeah, 1 to 5.
I mean, if they manage to get this far,
You gotta be
honestly,
lonely.
3.5.
Really? Based on what?
Their dedication, their commitment.
Yeah, that definitely makes you more attractive.
Yeah. What do you think? Actually, you know what? I change it back. 4.
Oh, I was gonna go lower. I'm thinking 3.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you're listening to this and you made it this far,
See,
you gotta have nothing better to do.
People always shit on me for not giving enough positive reinforcement, but as you can see, I think I'm vastly
No.
more positive.
You're definitely the positive one of us two
I can't tell if you're serious or
for
not. Are you?
the podcast.
Would you say overall you have a more positive outlook on things than I do?
Maybe. That's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is very, very broad.
That's almost subjective.
See, I don't really know. I feel like I'm a very neutral person. I hate a lot of things. I like a lot of things. I do have an overall positive viewpoint, but I also have fucking extreme depression at times. That makes it balance it out a little.
See, I don't think mine gets as bad as yours.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would say
Okay,
it's
what if
generally more optimistic.
Okay. Oh my god.
That sounded
Sorry,
like it was in the
there are
hall.
people screaming all the time. There are little children running around. We should invite them one day. Make cake. Not just the children. That would be weird.
No. Unless we'd set up like a little play area for them.
Oh,
Some crayons.
Oh, see, I would definitely sit at that table. It might look a little weird, but I mean, that's where all the fun is, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about what would adults talk about? Sports,
Business.
football,
Paper.
yeah. Where kids they talk about like, Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
Yeah. I really need to pee right now, and I'm wondering if I should hold it, if I should go to the bathroom and cut it out, or if you want to just speak to the mic.
You can cut it out.
Okay.
Okay, right here. This is where you cut out, and a tiny
Yeah.
bit before. You go to the washroom right now.
And we're back now. Here's a question that's potentially TMI that I also might cut out. Do you have hairs growing out of the shaft of your penis?
Out of the shaft of my penis?
Not the top, not the tip, but like below it.
Oh, I'm fully comfortable talking about my dick to
Okay.
anyone.
Okay.
Because that always... What's it going to do? Not make people attracted to me? Or make people attracted to me?
I think it could do both. It honestly
See,
might just even out every time.
I feel like it's never going to scare away people who are attracted to me and only make them more attracted or make more people attracted. I would say maybe like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But like at the very kind of like bottom, I don't have shit growing on my very top of my shaft.
No, I don't think I do either. But I've noticed in recent years, hairs growing out of spots that I think are really unnatural.
Like your dick hole?
No, it doesn't get that high. No.
Okay.
Nowhere touching the skin of the tip. Only the skin of the shaft.
Interesting.
I don't know if that's normal. I've tried to look
Have you
it
ever
up,
searched it up? Oh.
but it only came up with
You know what
the
I would do?
tip.
Search up pictures of unshaved penises and just look and see. That's really the only way you can truly decipher it, couldn't you?
Honestly, I just need to see his. I think he holds all the answers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think about your penis?
Honestly, I've gotten to the point where it's just there. Like,
You mean like for like 21 years you've been like just, what the fuck is going on here?
well, I don't think I really had that actually. I think for maybe a while I was like, it's just like kind of weird. But now it's just a penis. I think before Brock, I was very much like...
Now, is Brock your lover?
Don't want to show my penis to anyone. No. Brock University.
Oh.
2018.
Wait. Did you say you didn't want to show your penis to anyone?
I think so. Like, obviously, potential mates, I would.
Potential mates.
But just randomly, I don't think I would ever be
Potential
comfortable. But now I genuinely feel like...
Okay, let's say we got like 20K subscribers. Would you be comfortable showing your dick to all of them if they were above the age of consent?
I would start an OnlyFans. If we had 20,000 subscribers, I would genuinely consider starting like an 18 plus Patreon.
Okay, write that down.
Or no OnlyFans.
Make sure we remember this. I don't know when I got so comfortable with nudity, like my own nudity, but I think it happened maybe sometime during early college, honestly.
Yeah, see, that's where it just all comes out.
Like, before I was like, oh, I kind of feel like a little bad showing my chest even. But, like, now, if I'm at a party, my shirt's coming off no matter what. Like, not even in, like, a dude bro way, but just in, like, I find it fun to just strip at a party. I don't know. Something about parties gets my shirt going off.
Probably the alcohol.
No, because I could be sober.
Oh.
But I'm fully comfortable showing my dick to anyone.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Within.
If you're not related and you are over 18 and you are not an old man, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be the goddamn president of the United States. Oh, never mind. He's an old man. I don't want to show that to him. But you could be anyone. And I'll go ahead, pay $1. Might as well make some money off it.
Yeah. Well, you're talking about showing your penis to people? Yeah. Oh.
Hell, I'll show my gaping asshole to people too. Actually, you know what? I don't think that one.
That one's one I don't like looking at.
Yeah, plus I'll be scared of like, oh man, maybe I got like shit down there. And it'll be embarrassing. Yeah, I wouldn't show that to anyone. I really do like talking about body parts.
Just in general?
Yeah, I think because it's so like shunned almost here, it's more fun to talk about like penises and vaginas and tits and ass. Just it's a little silly topic.
What's your favorite body part? What's everyone's favorite body part?
Belly button. It can be both.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like it can hit every emotion. You can look at a belly button and be like, that's funny. Or you can look at a belly button and be like, ooh, that's a sexy belly button. I wouldn't want to do anything with it, but like just the concept of one. It's perfectly within the like hip to waist. Sorry, not hip to waist. It's perfectly within the like head to toe ratio.
Oh.
It's the middle point. It is the central focus of a body.
See, that's interesting because you're describing what I see in butts. They can be hilarious. They can also be super sexy.
I don't really find
and
butts
you can
funny.
do stuff with them. Really?
I find farting. I find the things that comes from butt funny. I don't find the butts themselves that funny. Yeah. I only really find them attractive. I don't know. I just.
That's fine. Yeah. What about
oh
farting?
Shit! Oh, I'm thinking of some college people. And I take it back. Butts can be hilarious when there are people who don't realize their butthole is hanging out. Sorry, that might be a little messed up.
Should we?
And they don't realize their little ass crack is hanging out.
Do you think he would care?
I mean, I don't want to name names at all, but I just want to say it's so funny with little assholes hanging out. And I remember at one point, me and someone were throwing coins into it, just like chucking it in there, and just it's just so funny. I don't understand how you can't tell if your ass crack is showing. I feel like you could tell from the air.
You'd feel it. Air. I feel it when it's not out. I'm like, what the hell?
That's why if people ever have their butt cracks hanging out,
you gotta throw.
They know it's in there. That's why you have to throw them to be like, this is what you fucking get if you keep showing that shit.
Don't walk up to them and say, "Hey, man," or "woman."
Yeah.
Your
Definitely
your
don't walk up
butthole's
to them
showing.
and just put your finger right down.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't try to put a coin in like a coin slot.
Yeah, you can chuck shit. Chucking stuff is funny, but because it makes a game of it. But definitely don't like. I don't know. They definitely know what's coming. You know.
Well, I think that's good with that stuff. So I think it's time to move on
Did you
to
ever?
Oh, do you have one final?
Oh fuck! We didn't even talk about the Oscars.
Right.
Wait. I want to.
I don't want to talk
feel
about
like.
that at the end. I want that. We should start the next one.
Okay, fine.
I think we had enough.
Hopefully,
to talk
I'll see more of the Oscars.
Well,
so far, I've only seen. Oh fuck! I'm not even gonna
Well,
go in.
they're not coming out for March something.
Yeah, I know. We'll have an Oscar cast because I'm gonna watch the Oscars. I know the Oscars are shit and they suck.
Oscast.
Like I realize they suck, but it is still fun. You know, it is something to look forward to, even though you know that like the people in charge are really dumb.
When was the one that Neil Patrick Harris hosted?
I can't even recall that. I only remember the terrible Jimmy Kimmel ones. Or sorry, is it Jimmy Kimmel or is it?
Didn't Ellen do one?
Oh, definitely would not have
I
seen I think Jimmy Kimmel is the most frequent one, and he's the ones who they've always sucked so bad. So bad.
I think Ricky Gervais did last year. Okay. Well,
No, that was the Golden Globes. I think.
Oh. Anyways.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah. For now, it's the end
I
of the
wanted
podcast,
to quickly
so it's Star Wars.
Quickly ask you if you figured out a real life accomplishment that you're proud of, or would you say you're not proud of anything you've ever done?
Honestly, the past month has been kind of a lot of nothing. Nothing like.
Oh well, I'm not talking about recent. Just in
general.
Yeah, like maybe. I mean, you got a black belt in kung fu, like I did.
From memory, the biggest thing I accomplished was my movie, like very recently. Obviously, school's huge, but there's just something about
check out
Triumph.
What Should I Do by Flinkle.
Yeah.
And you can leave like 5 minutes in. It's okay.
I want to do the director's commentary video sometime.
Yeah. I would love to do director's commentary at one point. I find those can be like hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, a cast commentary, you know.
Yeah.
Shit. I guess we have to talk about Star Wars now.
I've been dreading it. We've talked about Mando. We are almost done Mando, which means we're almost done everything we have seen up until the Book of Boba Fett.
Well, yeah, we're not really re-watching Rebels or Clone Wars because we've seen them recently-ish, and we kind of have our thoughts. Clone Wars is...
They're long.
Clone Wars is 50% boring filler, 10% trash, 30% really, really, really good stuff. That's kind of how I...
What's the last 10%?
Shit, I did my math bad. 40% really good stuff.
Okay.
Wait. Oh,
You
yeah. Overall, it's like a 3.5 for a show for me. The final arc is so good, though. What else is there? Rebels, the first 2 seasons kind of fucking suck. The animation consistently sucks.
Yeah.
The humor kind of also sucks. But there are some really good stuff sprinkled in there. I would give it like a 3. Sometimes a 2.5. I would say 3 overall. I do like it. The ending, the end seasons. Now we're on Mando, I guess.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, Star Wars shows seem to be very consistent in that they do have a lot of boring filler in them.
No matter where you go. That's the thing with Star Wars.
Which I hope they can change a little, because I find season 1 of Mando to have 3,
it's like half.
maybe 4, no, 3, genuinely only 3 interesting and engaging consistently episodes. The other ones, I'm not saying they can't be fun, but for the most part, they are not fun. For the most part, they are kind of interesting, but they're like no plot advancement, no
Yeah.
character advancement even at times. So it's still
toss-up.
good. It's still like
Still enjoyable.
it's still the production is insane.
Yeah. Just-
Season 2, I think, is undeniably the better season for me.
Yeah.
I think the issue that does kind of plague it is there are still 2-3 filler episodes. And
Cara Dune is back.
Cara Dune is back. She won't be for season 3, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like the cameos at times kind of gets a little... I feel like the cameos aren't an issue in season 2, but they can be an issue for the future.
What do you
They
mean?
kind of like the Bad Batch, how they have way too many cameos.
It's like a cameo per episode.
I feel like, yeah, fuck. By the way, quickly speaking about the Bad Batch, extremely forgettable season 1 so far.
Yeah.
I can barely remember half of it. I only remember like the ending of it and the beginning, and the rest is truly forgettable. I would say right now for me, it's a 2.5
Really?
or a 2.
Wow. I mean, when I think back on it, it was pretty forgettable.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope season 2 follows a better story.
The problem with Star Wars is they tend to over-explain stuff. I don't need to know the fucking origin story of the Rancor in Jabba's palace. I know if you've never seen Star Wars and you're listening to this, you're like, what in the fuck is he talking about? But like, just pretend you meet someone on the street and you quickly say hi to them, and then you get an entire episode dedicated to like their origin. Like, it's like, who the fuck cares about that?
Yeah. They did that for like 1 or 2 characters.
Yeah.
Hey, that's also why we have this at the end, though. People who don't care about Star Wars already clicked off like half an hour ago.
Yeah, that's fair. What if we shut them out, their names out right here, and just talk shit about them?
Rose.
Yeah.
I don't think she's listening to this anyways.
Season 2, the plot is, well, it can be like hilariously over the top at times.
Mando?
In a good way. Yeah, like
Oh.
Giancarlo Esposito, Moff Gideon, like pulling out a fucking lightsaber or dark saber and pointing it at Grogu, being like, "I'm gonna fucking like chop your head off."
That's a
like,
good
I think it's
screenshot.
hilarious that this fucking Imperial guy is just,
He's threatening a baby.
yeah, he's like, "And now, Baby Yoda, you will be destroyed." It's just
Cuts
so
his hands
funny
off.
that like this baby is getting handcuffed and like tortured. Like, it's so over the top, but like, I mean, it does make sense, but it is still funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's really funny. And I guess next time we'll have to talk about the finale, because that really, it could be the best episode, but to me, episode 7 is the best by far. It has the best character progression. It has the best acting. Bill Burr literally makes me go from me finding his character so forgettable to me loving his character and kind of wanting like a comic series of him. I just love everything about that episode. I think the action for once is like has a true point, everything feels, it humanizes the Empire a tiny bit, and it it goes really deep. That episode is very deep. There's a ton of questions that like people don't want to talk about. It's really good to me.
It's really funny that Bill Burr, is in probably the
best
worst
episode, considering he used to hate Star Wars, but now he loves it because of it.
Did he hate Star Wars?
Yeah, he always made fun of Star Wars and was like, the show's for fucking babies. And
Wow.
now he's like, yeah, you know what? I'll admit, I was wrong. After my episode, I like...
Well,
I like that he made it incredible.
He was in arguably the worst episode
Oh, yeah.
of The Mandalorian.
I don't
and then
know.
he was in like
what would you say
one
the
of
worst
the best,
episode is?
one of the top 3, the Prison Break one. That's my least favorite for sure.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a Prison
Nothing
Break for
happens
me,
in it.
or it's the episode 4 of season 1 with Cara Dune the first time, the village. I would say the Prison Break, because
the prison one like upset me the first time I watched it. I remember being like,
I actually
so stupid.
slightly enjoyed it the first time I watched it. Like, I recognized it was so over the top, but No, I would say it's the prison one. I take it back.
I do. My favorite part of it is when it shifts to him hunting all of them down.
Yeah, but even that feels dragged out.
It felt really weird. I love that the New Republic comes in and just bombs
See,
the
my
shit
favorite
out
part
of the
about
space
that was
station.
finding out more about the New Republic. I liked
yeah.
learning, like, oh, these are droids and shit.
And how they're terrorists,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah. They just bomb a fucking...
What a terrible... Why do they operate that one?
I don't know. They're like, yeah, I'm getting the signal coming from there. Sir, how many innocents are on here? Oh, roughly 100. Okay, well...
Bomb it.
For the rebellion, I guess. Sorry, for the New Republic. Send your proton torpedoes.
So fucked up. They're all like that. They're always trying to kill people who aren't resisting. It's really fucked up. Makes you think you're maybe rooting for the
Maybe the
bad
Empire
guys.
is right, bro. Maybe the galaxy needs order.
I think the only like truly good, but even then Jedi are fucked up. Like there's almost no good force in Star Wars. Everything is evil. Everything is good.
But that's normal life.
Yeah.
Like nothing is truly good. Nothing is truly evil. Everything is. It just kind of depends on where you align yourself, like personally.
Yeah.
And with the general consensus of what good and evil is.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I think a lot of like Luke and Yoda are like mostly extremely good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
I mean, obviously Luke has
and Jabba the Hutt
moments.
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt, yeah.
We haven't seen Book of Boba Fett yet. We're waiting to finish Mandalorian to do that.
Which is close.
Yeah, just
we'll finally get
new
new Star Wars.
The amount of spoilers I've fucking seen for that goddamn show. Again, only cameos, but it's disappointing. I wish it's not like world ending because they're not like super big characters, but it still would have been cool to know it when it happens.
I've been spoiled for some pretty major Star See things in the past, and they still end
Han
up
dying.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
they end up being pretty impactful, regardless.
I feel like if I was spoiled for the sequels, that would be the most impactful because these are like the biggest characters in the galaxy, you know, and their fates. Yeah, the sequel trilogy, like Han and Luke, and if I found out like Han died, Luke died,
yeah,
then
and I found out
like,
both
God
of them.
Damn it. Really?
Before I watched the movie, both of those were spoiled.
I was fucking golden as shit. I was great. And then as soon as I came out, me and my friends thought it was hilarious, like typing in like the letter H on Google and immediately seeing like Han Solo death scene, just like anything. It was crazy how big. I would say Han Solo's death might have been one of the biggest like top 3 spoilers of all time in internet history, at least. Everyone was talking about it for months.
It was just like the biggest movie moment of the year for sure.
Which, I mean, it was a good ass scene. That was a good scene and a good send off. And it made you really hate Kylo.
I wonder how I would have felt going into that blind. If I would have been like, is he gonna die? I
remember like being like, I hate Kylo Ren, but not in like a bad way. In like a, God, this is how he kills him. He's such a fucking wimp. Like it made you hate him, not for a reason of like a villain besting the bad guy, but for like doing a cheese strat and like doing a coward way of it, you know? It was a great way. And then episode 8 came out and I was like, damn, I really love Kylo Ren. I just like Kylo. He's the best character in the sequels by far.
He is. He's like
maybe not by far, but he's okay. His performance by far is
Adam
best.
Driver just.
I like Rey a lot.
Fits
I like
so well.
Finn, I don't.
The main cast.
I like a lot of the main cast.
Poe,
it's just a lot of the choices.
Poe, Finn, Rey, they're all good.
Yeah, I love Oscar Isaac. I adore Oscar. Fuck, I can't.
There's just side characters who are.
Maz Kanata, love that girl.
Kind of weird. She could easily be more expanded on. Like, she's an interesting enough character.
A good question for another time. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Which is, nah.
Any other Mandalorian stuff you want to talk about?
Yeah.
What?
That's for another time, though.
No, don't. God damn it.
No, not really. Just wanted to say that somehow. I think that's it. I think I'm good.
Okay.
That's all our Star Wars talk. That's.
Let's. You know what?
end.
Let's end it on a Star Wars quote for each person. Let's end this in the nerdiest way possible.
Okay.
Me wanna wanga.
Think of.
Oh, we signed big to do this time. Oh, Dellow Felegates.
There's a good. I hate you.
McClunky.
McClunky. That's a good one. McClunky.
Okay. McClunky.
Wait, should we after? Yeah. All right.
McClunky.